Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Please share, invite your friends, tag your friends. That's why you need to be on my YouTube because I'm going to always be starting from my YouTube before I take it to Facebook. So you need to be here. You need to get into the YouTube feed. It's very important. Today in politics. Mm. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm just trying to get my what they call it, Casada Kitchen going because I try to do it systematically. My YouTube first, Casada Kitchen, then I go to Casada Kitchen, the brand. Yes. So how are you guys doing? Today is politics day. Today we're going to talk about politics. It is obvious that there is so much going on in our beloved country, Sierra Leone. And by the way, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Daphne Maximilian Christiane Pratt, aka Casada Kitchen. I'm the PRO for People's Power in Politics America. I'm one of the founding members of PPP America. First of all, I want to make a disclaimer here. PPP America has no affiliation with PPP Global. We do not have no affiliation with PPP Global. Yes, we do not have no affiliation with PPP Global. PPP America is non-political. PPP America is non-political. When we went to the reason why we created thank you, Jay. Good morning, good morning. Today in politics. Okay. When we created PPP in America here, we created PPP because we wanted to have a voice because we are patriotic citizens. And that is the reason why I always tell PPP does not have, we are not affiliated with PPP America is not affiliated with any political party. PPP America is a voice of the people. PPP America is not affiliated with PPP Global. When we formed PPP America in America here, right in front of the American embassy, we went there because we saw injustice among our people in Sierra Leone. We saw police brutality. We saw suppression. We saw that our democracy was at stake. So PPP America, because we believe that the pen is mightier than the gun, PPP America went to offices. We used our letters to enter offices, and PPP America saw results. If you all can ascertain, when the president went for the United Nations conference in Washington, when he was addressing his people, he told them that PPP does not campaign in Sierra Leone anymore. PPP America goes to offices. And because we do go to offices, what happened is that, as you all can see, all the monies that's supposed to be given to a rural government was not given. When we formed PPP America, we formed PPP America with the intention of unifying our country. We are not affiliated with no political party. And at the same time, PPP America is not affiliated with PPP Global. I just want to make that clear. PPP America, sorry. PPP America is not affiliated with PPP Global. We are not affiliated with PPP Global. The reason why we formed PPP in America here was because we wanted our voices to be heard. And at the same time, we are not, because we are not affiliated with any political party, we are here for the people. Another thing, PPP America is not asking for any uprising. PPP America, we love our people. We love peace. We love tranquility in our country. I am here to talk today about the political situation that is going on in the country. I believe all of you, normally I do weekend in review on Sundays. But I decided not to do weekend in review because I was watching the situation that's going on in our beloved country. As you all are aware, there was a security breach, from a security breach to, as they claimed, a coup that they claimed to have happened. Hold on, please. Let me get my Instagram on as well. It's been a while. I've not done anything on Instagram. Well, being that I'm here, let me use this opportunity and go on Instagram as well, because I have a empty device and I can just let it just sit like that. So let me use it. Okay. God, I hope this one holds. Now I gotta find something to hold this one up to. Hold on, please. Let me. Okay. I'm trying to get all my devices working, and I'm not in my office. I'm in another part of. Okay, I think that's good. At least, yes, everybody can have a taste of me and see a bit of me. So, like I was saying, PPP. When we formed PPP America, in America here. No, sorry, I've passed that side. Now, I believe all of you know what's going on in Sierra Leone. There was it was claimed to be a breach of security breach, and later on it becomes a coup d'etat. And we saw that for the first time in the history of our beloved countries, those who were killed, claimed to have been killed in crossfire, it was the first time for the past 7 years that we have seen any of these bodies being shown to the people. For the past 5 years, 6 years that Mada Bio has been in government, when the people want to ask questions, they've been murdered in cold blood. Their bodies have not been seen. They've been buried in mass graves. Their family is not being respected. Their right, their dignity as human being is being trampled on. And that is what PPP is for. That is why we go to places and we use our pen, and our pen do make a difference. I know some of you are not aware. There's going to be a new. I just listened to something that is very, very absurd. Very absurd. I am just in sympathy with you, the people of Sierra Leone. There's going to be a new program that will be rolled, that the president is going to roll out on Friday. Tomorrow, I believe, is Friday, and it's going to deal with insurance for cars. Insurance for cars. I have never heard about that in my entire life. But just in case some of you do not know, let me give you the heads up, because some of you, I know most of you depend on me to give you your political analysis of things that is happening. You know, for the past few days, I've been busy dealing with things that I have to deal with because those are personal things for me that I had to deal with. But just in case some of you do not know, yesterday I was fortunate to be going around the news to see what is really going on, because sometimes it's not only social media things. I'm very, very much conversant about what is going on in my country, not only in my country, in West Africa and Africa and as a whole, in the world, as in the global. Yes, I'm very much conversant. But again, let me tell you what is going on. Tomorrow, there's going to be a launch of a new um, vehicle insurance in Sierra Leone, and that is going to be the most absurd thing I've ever heard in my whole life. Now, the insurance company that the insurance that you Sierra Leonean are going to have, that's going to be launched tomorrow. It's like this. Now you're going to buy insurance in Freetown. You're a Sierra Leonean, you're going to buy insurance in Sierra Leone. That is fine. Now, the new rates that you're going to buy your insurance in Sierra Leone, that is going to be digital, is that your insurance will not only be useful in Sierra Leone, it will be useful in 13 states in Africa. That simply means when you are now, you are not only buying insurance for Sierra Leone. I do not care if you do not travel to Guinea. I do not care. The government does not care if you travel to Guinea. The government does not care if you do not travel to Mali. The government does not care if you do not travel to Nigeria. The new insurance that's going to be rolled out tomorrow is that you have to buy a compact insurance for your car. And now it is going to be digital. This is the most absurd thing I've ever had. And you know, in as much as we want these games to be playing, but I wish some of us are paying attention to the way in which our country is going from bad to worse, in which this one party state that we have been led into is stupefying and getting our people crazy. I wish people can understand. So the new policy that is going to be launched on Friday by His Excellent by Madabi, because he's not my president. He never won the election. He stole the election. Each and everything that is happening in our beloved country as of today is well orchestrated by Madabi. If we can look at our neighboring country, Liberia, we are not seeing these sort of things in Liberia. And the reason why we are not seeing these sort of things in Liberia is because democracy had prevailed in Liberia. But in our country, it's a situation of power in which there is no respect for law. Tribalism is at its peak. Nepotism is at its peak. The people of Sierra Leone are being suppressed. The political parties' voices are being silenced. And we are moving from development to retrogression. 5 years ago, when Madabio came into government, our MCC scoreboard was 16%. Each and every year, we are losing points, to the point that this particular year, yes, last year, we were at 11%. This particular year, we have so degenerated that we've even failed the borderline. And because we have failed the borderline, who is going to feel it? It is the African, the Sierra Leoneans, who are over there causing noise, who do not even know what is going on. Young guys, wait till January. Then you will really understand. And by the way, in case you do not know, on the 1st of January, we will only be using one money. There will be no new and old money. And by the way, before I do go further, I will ask each and every one of you to share and tag somebody. Please share and tag somebody whilst I go get my coffee. Before I go get my coffee, let me give you some LG. I don't know. I think when I play LG music, they give me YouTube gives me a warning. It affects my 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 monetization. So will you please share? Will you please invite somebody? Will you please tag a friend? And let's keep this ball rolling. Today we are talking about politics. It has been a while. We've not had anything about politics. So let's talk about politics today. It's been a while. So many things that's been going on that I know some of you are not aware of. And I believe so many of you depend on me to come here and tell you certain things. And that is exactly why I'm here. So many things have been going on, even with the investigation, but I'm coming to that part. For now, let me find double A. Oh, no, that's the picking I want. Share, please. Please share. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you. Which life is this? What's the picking I want? Please share. Please tag a friend. Please share. Please tag a friend. Once I go get my coffee. Please share. Invite your friend. Tag somebody. Yeah? 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 Huh? Eh? Pasta picky. Yeah? Yeah? Hmm? I want to go get some coffee, please. Hey! 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 Please share, invite a friend, share to your groups. Oh, so that double A Basta Pekin. I love that song. So again, let us continue in our chat. I'm sorry I'm not using my Samsung, so I cannot invite anybody over here. But again, I'm using it on Instagram. Again, what happened last week, Sunday, in our beloved country, Sierra Leone, is an eye-opener. It's a reason for Sierra Leoneans to sit and think and imagine, where are we heading to? Where we had come from 25 years ago is where we are heading to right now. We are complacent, but we are heading there. I saw something today which was very offensive to me as a Sierra Leonean, as an advocate for Captain Valentine Strasser. The deceitfulness of the Madabio government is thickening, is smelling. It's not something you can write home about. After Captain Valentine Strasser is being maltreated, these SLPP dogs have the audacity to write a letter claiming it came from Captain Valentine Strasser. What an insult to the integrity of us Sierra Leoneans. What an insult to the integrity of a man who's being abused, of a man who has no right in his own country. That tells you how desperate the Madabio government is. Today, what we are facing in our country is directly being orchestrated by Madabio. We are sitting down being complacent, but this man is bringing ethnic cleansing into our country. His first 5 years in government shows the division, shows tribalism, shows brutality, shows how much our country is no more united. Few days ago, I made a statement that Sierra Leone is not safe. I know those who've never had something to eat were here ranting their mouth. But again, with what we are seeing in that our beloved country, is there any way an investor who knows how they're working for their money is going back to our country? It is rather pitiful and sorrowful that I see Sierra Leoneans are jubilating when Sierra Leoneans are being murdered because of their beliefs. It's really surprising. One thing Sierra Leone failed to realize, in the whole of West Africa, the war we had in Sierra Leone is the most dirty war. It's the most nasty war. It was more than ethnic cleansing in Rwanda. When the facade happened in Rwanda, people were killed. Family were killed. Generation was destroyed. And so there was nothing to write home about. But what happened in our beloved country? For every day you walk down the streets of Freetown, Sierra Leone, any corner, you will see somebody who's amputated. You will see somebody who is crippled. And those people send a message to you directly. Is that where we are heading to again as a country? Is that where we are heading to again as a people? Is that where Madabio is leading us to again? On the 24th of June, we had our election. It is no secret that Madabio never won the election. The world saw that the people of Sierra Leone came out in numbers to revolt against a dictatorship in which Madabio is proving indeed to be a dictator. For those who lost their lives, we are sorry. But today I'm here to tell you that what is going on in our beloved country, I am very much happy that Ernest Koroma has been invited to CID. I am very much happy about that. The silence of Ernest Koroma in our beloved country was sickening. It shows that he had some things to do that the Sierra Leonean people were not aware of. If I have nothing to hide, I will never be afraid of anybody. After the election, after the standoff between APC, the failed opposition party, who betrayed the people of Sierra Leone, who showed how much hungry they are, who showed that they do not care about you, the citizen. All they do care about is their pockets. We, the people, came out and asked the APC member of parliament to go out and demonstrate in front of EFSL because the data was not given to the people. But because they are selfish, they do not care about you and me. They only care about what they are having. They only care about their pockets. We see one like Mohammed, who was the first during an Eskoroma time that came out and said, as an MP, I will never be poor. So we know the Mohammed Bangura. So we know the mindset of those we call leaders in our government. No wonder I ask you, our young people, each and every day, instead of you being housemates and house girls in these reality shows, be housemates for your community, be housemates for your area, be in the political scene so you will not be left behind. Today, I am extremely happy. I am extremely happy, and Eskoroma is being invited. And I wish Samura Kamara too is being invited. And I wish the entire executive of APC is being invited. Yes, that's exactly what I said. Because these people betrayed the people of Sierra Leone. These people saw the rights of the people of Sierra Leone. These people betrayed our democracy for their selfish means. These people allowed our people to die only for their selfish means. So today I am extremely happy they've been invited. Their silence is sickening. Their silence tells us that they know exactly what they were doing. These people betrayed the trust, the confidence of Sierra Leoneans. When every day I wake up, I look at Liberian news, it pleases my heart to see how much peace and tranquility Liberia has, whilst our country is degenerating into a reckless state in which nobody has the right to talk. It is saddened for me to see Sierra Leoneans are jubilating when Sierra Leoneans who spoke against the government are being addressed as terrorists, but fail not to realize it is not only them who Mother Bio called terrorists. It is each and every one of you who are in the opposition. No wonder why you've been haunted. Before I go, I'm going to go get my coffee. So, but before I go get my coffee, let us hear again Double A, Basta Pikindem. So whilst I get my coffee. I don't just want to leave you out like that. So I just want to give you something whilst I get my coffee. So just listen to Double A whilst I get my coffee. And whilst I get my coffee. And please invite somebody. Please invite somebody. Please tag somebody. And please share. Oh, let me get my coffee, please. But now give me stubble. So now we're talking politics. Thank you, my YouTube fans. Please share. Oh, thank you, Abdul Aziz. Abdul Aziz says no blogger can do a better job like you. No party, no political party bought you data. Keep doing your job. Thank you, darling. Is it this guy? I'm just getting some of the comments over here. Good morning, love mom. Good morning, Maria Matoranka. Good Sylvia Bassi. Good morning. Abdulaziz, this guy tried to suppress all the ex-presidents. He have to understand Valentine was okay. Look at that. Yes, was good. The former president, the call to show the statesmanship, but I hope when mother will be called upon, upon, they will do the same peacefully. What goes around come around. Yes, no. After this whole situation, we asked the international body for proper TRC in Sierra Leone before any form of government to put an end to all this bitterness and hatred in the Sierra Leone. Indeed, because you see, one thing that people do not know, and I can tell people here, I contributed greatly in Madam becoming a president. I contributed greatly. During the time we were talking about Madam becoming a president, so many people could not even dare open their mouth. But I was here because we wanted a new direction. But the mistake we made, we did not ask what type of direction we were looking for. We just wanted a new direction. Because the APC government was selfish. They were only about themselves. It reaches a point, the first 5 years of Ernest Koroma's government was the best. He allowed Sierra Leoneans to enjoy their country. But the next 5 years, it was only about himself. He never cared about the people. He allowed the members of his APC to just be siphoning money, doing things that was not good for the people. One of the biggest respect I have up till today for Madam Sia Koroma was her work with the Under 5 government hospital. Throughout all her tenure in office, the only thing that she did that used to stand was the free maternity health care for Under 5. That was the best, and that was one of the things that I do really, really appreciate about her tenure of office. Rather unfortunately, this year we're not having anything of that. For the last 5 years, we are not having anything of that sort. The rate in which infant mortality has risen in Sierra Leone, it is a cause for alarm, even though the government keep on lying to us, because on one day in our country, they will tell us the infant mortality rate is down, but then they go to the international community and lie that the infant mortality rate is something else. This is the most deceptive government that the people of Sierra Leone has ever met. Very deceptive government. Very, very deceptive government. And like I was saying, during the course of the campaign, sorry, I want this my cassava kitchen to, I don't want it to fall. During the course of the campaign, there were certain words that were being used during the campaign that people were not paying attention to. One of the things that was said during the campaign was when Fatima Bio came out and said that most of these politicians do come to my husband at night. They come there to beg, they come there to sell their party. Indeed, we are seeing it that what she was saying was indeed the truth. Because if those CCTV cameras were released, we will see that all of these Epicians sold the people of Sierra Leone for peanuts. And rather unfortunately, those that have the voice to speak, Their voices have been silenced. The people of Sierra Leone could not even stand behind the true voices. For 4 years, Mohamed Kamarimba Mansari is being incarcerated for something that he did not do, for something that Dabo planted on him, because Dabo is a greedy bastard who is hungry. He needed power. Fail not to realize that Dabo is a rapist. He tried to abuse his stepdaughter. That was why he was deported from Holland. No wonder he's still in Sierra Leone, running his mouth. Again, like I'm saying, I am very, very much happy that Ernest Koroma was invited. And yesterday, like I said, for the past few days, I have not been paying too much attention to what is really going on in Sierra Leone. I made to understand that Dr. Samura's Chancery case has resumed. That tells you how stupid these people are. How much they really sold our people. How much they really sold our people. Even Dr. Samura could not take care of his own problem, let alone, I say, the problem of the people of Sierra Leone. But again, we have the people's power. The people's power, we will keep on talking. We will knock doors in the great United States. We will go to Senate when the going gets tough and the tough gets going. We do not believe in telling our people, PPP America do not believe in telling our people to go out and demonstrate when we know the tyrants in Sierra Leone will murder our people in cold blood. And like I said earlier when I started my podcast, I made it categorically clear that PPP America has no affiliation with PPP Global. When we formed PPP, we formed it in America here. And we are taking our rightful place. We have no political affiliation with any political party. Any other voice you hear from PPP Global is not from PPP America. I want to make that categorically clear. PPP America do not support violence. PPP America do not support insurrection. PPP America do not support our citizens going to be murdered by a tyrant. So I want to make it clear that PPP America does not have any affiliation with PPP Global. PPP America is not calling for any uprising. We, the people, ask our people to go out and vote. Our people went out and did exactly what they were supposed to do. They're democratic. They went and exercised their democratic rights. After we exercised, the people exercised their democratic rights, we left it with the members of parliament. We asked the members of parliament to go and demonstrate on the 24th of every month for the data, because we need transparency. If the members of parliament who we have put in government could not stand and represent we the people, I as the PRO and founding member of PPP America is asking the people of Sierra Leone to stay calm, do not go out, and do not lose your life. We are not asking for any insurrection. We are demanding that APC go out there, members of parliament that we voted for, they are our leaders. We are asking them to go and demand for the data. And if they could not, members of party could not go and demand for the data, that simply means they have sold our constitution, they have sold our rights, they have sold our votes, and that means we the people, we have to deal with APC as a political party. We love our people so much. Things are getting bad and worse. Cost of living is exorbitant. There is no price control. There is no freedom of speech. But at the same time, we are not asking our people to go out and, first of all, PPP America has no political affiliation. So anybody who is asking you to go out and demonstrate for Ernest Koroma or Badabio is not a member of PPP America. PPP America, we have no political affiliation. PPP America is here to talk for the people of Sierra Leone, to open the eyes of the people of Sierra Leone, to know their democratic rights, to know where their strength belongs. We are not here to tell you to go and lose your life for politicians that are not ready to stand up for you. Now we can see that these same politicians who some of you were fighting for, they could not stand up for your votes. They could not stand up and defend your constitutional rights. So PPP America is asking you not to go out and demonstrate for no politician. Your life do matter to us. And again, I want this to be known. PPP America has no affiliation with PPP Global. PPP America is saying that you should sit at home and adhere to the law of the country. If the members of APC could not stand and defend their votes, in which they are members of parliament, they could not defend your vote. PPP America is telling you that APC has already betrayed you. And on that vein, I am asking you to sit at home and be a law-abiding citizen. We are not member of any political party. And if the political parties who are in parliament could not demand for their rights, why should they send you, the citizen, to go and demand for what rights? Do not be fooled. They are all birds of the same feather, flock together. They only care about themselves and their family, not you, the layman. I want you all to know that your own lives do matter. I want you guys to know that your lives do matter. I want you guys to know that we have only one Sierra Leone. I want you guys to know that what affects one person affects another person. And before I go, I will want to say our national pledge. I, Daphne Maximilian Christian Pratt, I pledge my love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve her faithfully at all times. I promise to defend her, honor her good name, always work for her unity, peace, freedom, and prosperity, and put her interests above all else. So help me God. Again, before I go, I just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas in advance. I know some of you know that every year I do Christmas party for our kids. This year will not be different. Even though I'm going through some financial challenges, normally I do most of the things myself. But I'm deciding that on Saturday and Sunday, I might want to do a fundraising to see how many lovers I have who wants to support, help to make our children's life a better and prosperous Christmas. I know I have millions of followers, secret lovers, and admirers. But if you do not love me openly, then you do not really love me. Again, before I go, first of all, before I go, I want you to tell me where you're watching me from, because it's very important for me to give you a shout out. Alusign Sise, thank you. Tene from Instagram, thank you. Tene Kuruma. Hannah Smith, thank you. Nan Defan, thank you. Tell me where you're watching me from so I can give you a big shout out. Sim Davis, thank you. Jay, thank you very much for your blessing. And anyway, one of my fans on YouTube says, I don't subscribe to anything you say, ma'am, but I'm moved to bless your site today. One of my followers, my subscriber on YouTube, says that he doesn't subscribe to what I say, but he's moved to bless me. So thank you. And for those of you who have not followed me on my YouTube, I'm asking you to please go and follow me on my YouTube. The reason why I want you to follow me on my YouTube is this. For every time you go to my YouTube, for every 1,000 time people watch any video in my YouTube, 1,000 times, that's the time I get paid. But if I have 7,000 followers, in which for every time somebody goes, and I do not even have 300 people who watches my video. So that means I am not being paid, even though I have all the contents. But if you do not go to my YouTube, subscribe and watch it on my YouTube. And again, by the way, what you guys do not know is that most of my program, I started on my YouTube. The gist comes from the YouTube. Before I go to Casada Kitchen, then I go to Casada Kitchen, the brand. Then I go to Instagram. That is if I have 4 devices to do it. So it is apparent that you, and I'm asking you to show me some love. Just go. You are not paying anything. You're not spending no money. All you just need to do is just subscribe and hit the notification button. So for every time I come out, you will know what we're going to talk about. At the same time, I have a podcast that I just opened. It is called Casada Kitchen News. We'll start using that 1st of January. Like I said, on the 1st of January, I will be closing my pages. Casada Kitchen and Casada Kitchen, the brand, and Daphne Pratt. It will only be for subscribers. I've given you guys too much. I was just looking at my analog. When I looked at it, my subscribers are like 5%. Those who come and enjoy benefits who are not subscribing is 95%. So I mean, it's just like they are just coming to take our energy. So 2024, we do not want them to do that. 2024, if you're not following me, you're not subscribing to my channel, you will not be able to know what is going on. And again, on Saturday, I told you, maybe Friday night, I'm going to bring a double barrel for Dolly Igwe. That one is going to be the nail. I'm going to put the nail on the coffin for her on Friday, on Saturday. The only place you'll be able to listen to that videos and audios will be on YouTube. It will not be on Facebook. So it is apparent that you come to the YouTube and join the YouTube squad, because that is where we'll be having the good things. I'm telling you. And again, like I said, oh, thank you, Rugia too from Norway. Thank you, darling. Please tell me where you're watching me from, because I want to give you a big shout out. Please tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me where you're watching me from so I can give you a shout out. Please tell me where you're watching me from. Come on now. You are here, but you could not even correspond. You're watching me, but tell me where you're watching me from. You cannot. Is it because you've said a whole lot of stupid things about me? Now you do not want people to know you're watching me? But again, don't worry. After this time, all of you will be out, because you could not come and then you are not communicating. Now I have 200 people, but no sooner I get up, then it's 1,000. Then you're not showing me no love. That's about it. Okay, Adama Kuruma from Germany. Thank you, my love. Thank you, my love. Casada Kitchen, tell me where you're watching me from. Oh, Menonatu from Germany. Thank you, my love. Thank you, my love. You need to. We need to interact. That's why we ask this question. So But again, because you talk a whole lot of stupid things about me, some of you have insulted me, some of you are ashamed. Yeah, and some of you have insulted me because what you insulted me for, you've seen this all over. So some of you are ashamed to come to my platform. But again, this is the best. Trust me. I am the best. I'm praising myself. Trust me. So many things that you'll hear from me, you hear it no other place. Some of these people, all they think about is their friends' pants. They don't have nothing good to bring for you. Again, I want to tell you that on the president is launching the most sarcastic and crazy insurance policy that I mean, I wonder how many people will be able to afford to buy those insurance policy when you have a car in Sierra Leone, but your insurance policy should take you to 13 countries in West Africa. That's just crazy. It's just crazy because how is it possible when some cars will never leave Freetown to go to Bo, but you are going to buy an insurance that will take you to 13 countries? And that is something that the president is launching. And again, it's like I'm talking about this tough. You know, Sierra Leoneans, when will you wake up and realize that these people do not mean no good for your country? When Taff wanted to build a house in Nigeria, they gave him a swamp to develop. When he wanted to build in Lunge, they gave him a deserted land. But when he wants to build in Sierra Leone, because of Fatima's connection, they gave him Black Johnson. When you look at the soil in Black Johnson, don't you see the riches there? But again, Sierra Leone, we are so stupid. We are so blocked. We do not love the country that we call Sierra Leone. It is sad. But again, when we have a president who is not loyal to his country, what do you expect? We expect the citizens not to be loyal as well. You all have a wonderful day. My name is Daphne Maximilian Christina Pratt, aka Casada Kitchen. I love you all guys, and I'm out.